Hello, Food of viewers. I'm Mariella,
And I'm Eric.
and today is Thanksgiving.
It is, Maddie. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, if you guys noticed, we kind of like glazed over it because, you know why.
Yeah. Our viewers know why.
Yeah, and they're not viewers for the, God, you're so old.
Maddie, what the fuck? Okay. Listen, in my head, people are viewers. In my head, we're on a stage.
Oh my God. Yeah, our
Okay.
listeners. Yeah, I just, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna make stuff because I have to, but I'm not like, oh my God, yes, Food Olympics like I was last year.
Right. It's a little hard to be thankful for this year, but there is still stuff to be thankful for.
Yes.
But yeah.
So
So
yeah, in the spirit of doing shit anyway because we don't have a fucking choice,
yep.
I let Eric talk about a casserole with you guys today.
Right. Okay. So first of all, it's a delicious casserole. So go fuck
Okay.
yourself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
hold your coffee cup like that. Okay.
You told me
So
to fuck myself?
I did. I did.
Eric.
I
How
did.
how unlike you.
You have said a lot of worse things to me on this podcast itself.
All
Okay.
right,
That's
look.
made me about myself.
I'm not like anti-casserole. I'm just casserole adverse, particularly the one you're about to describe. But I think a lot of people aren't. And it is an easy thing to do. And I think our listeners are probably burnt out also,
Yeah. Especially today.
you
So
know?
I hope
So
everybody's
this could
having
be helpful. And you could use your leftover turkey should you have some.
that's what we're gonna do. Leftover turkey or leftover ham. So we didn't give you really much stuff to do with Thanksgiving, but I do promise the holidays are in full swing and we are gonna have some fan fucking tastic
Diabetes.
holiday. Yeah, it is gonna be sugar galore
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Amen.
Yeah, I am excited about that. I got kind of got into the spirit, and it got really cold out here. We had our first little bit of snow in the DC area the other day.
What do they call that? A, sh-
A
a,
flurry.
a flurry. A
I
shizzle, I
mean,
was going to
it,
say.
it it did snow like in like certain area. Like it doesn't stick. The ground's still too warm. But
Mhm.
I was standing outside my office the other day waiting for an Uber to pick me up, and it was like kind of icy raining. And then for like a hot minute, it turned to snow, and I was so excited, and then it turned back to icy rain.
That's nice. That's
Some of
exciting.
the suburbs had snow though, so that was really nice. But anyways,
All right,
um,
Keeter. Talk to me
I
about this
was
casserole of yours.
listen. I'm not a big casserole person, but the other night I had to make something that was quick and easy, and Ryan would eat it. Okay, so I went and got a rotisserie chicken, and I actually had all the ingredients at home, so I think that's why I did
What?
this. Yeah, I just did this with a rotisserie chicken.
You had canned soup at your house?
Yeah. Canned condensed soup. Yeah, I did.
That's so weird. I would have not, I didn't even peg you
No,
that.
I never have it. And can I tell you, the only reason I had it is because it was a mistake when I was making an Instacart order.
Oh my God. I hate ordering groceries online because of that. I thought I was ordering like one thing and then I was ordering Raisinets, like a six pack for the kids' lunchbox. And I
Yep.
just ordered one movie size. I get so mad at myself because I'm like,
Yeah.
why don't I read?
Right. It was a my mistake thing. And mind
Mhm.
you, I don't know what the fuck I was ordering, but it was a my mistake thing because it was on my list. I
It's
clicked it.
so weird. Oh, you did?
I clicked it.
That's so funny.
Because I'm not a canned soup person. I'm not a
Yeah.
condensed soup. I'll make my own fucking, cream soup if I want. But yeah, I know.
Sir.
I can teach people that too. It is not difficult.
All right. How
Anyways.
does this
All right.
abomination start?
All right. Well, it starts by calling her Mariella. That's what we're going to name the casserole. Okay. We're going to name it Mariella.
I like that.
I like it too for you. So this is what you're going to do. Take a pound of pasta, any pasta you want, obviously not like spaghetti or things like that, like, any like short type of pasta, and just start boiling it. And, again, I love the trick that you and I use, Madi, which is instead of salting your pasta water, go ahead and use what am I thinking of, Madi?
Bouillon.
The bouillon.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
so good.
that's so good. All right, so you're boiling your pasta in a big bowl. Go ahead and put. I had 2 cans of condensed chicken soup. Put chicken soup. Put cream of celery, cream of cheddar, whatever cream soup you have. 2 cans. Okay, so I put 2 cans of soup in there. Oh, and by the way, what made it worse is I had purchased unsalted, so like I had to salt
That's a
the.
thing?
Apparently it is, and
Unsalted?
fully unsalted. I even stuck my finger in it to taste it, and it was horrible.
Words you've said
So,
many times before.
yeah, you're not wrong. I'm gonna let you have that one. So
Ah,
I
gross.
had,
Okay.
yeah, season the fuck out of this. Okay.
Mhm.
If you do buy the normal one that has salt, then you know, don't add much more salt to this because the rest of the recipe is gonna be pretty freaking salty. So you go ahead, you put your 2 cans of condensed milk in there. And I went ahead and I also like I had a leftover onion. I sauteed a little bit of onion, chopped it up, put it in there too.
Mhm.
Then you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna shred up an entire rotisserie chicken and you're gonna throw it in there. But if you have leftover turkey or leftover ham, go ahead and shred it up or dice it up and throw it in there. And then you're gonna use like an entire pound of shredded cheese.
Damn.
So I had mozzarella. Swiss cheese will probably be really good with this. But any cheese you have, just go ahead and just throw it. You have multiple cheeses, throw it in there. See, Maddie, best part about a casserole, just throw it all in there.
Fuck it.
And then you mix it all together. And then I kind of realized it was pretty thick. So, because it's condensed soup. So you need
Yeah.
about a cup of half and half, I would say. So
Ooh.
I use half and half. I probably would not use heavy cream in this. If you do dilute it, if you have heavy cream from your baking from today, go ahead and dilute it. And so, you know, just
Half
dilute
and
it.
half, like half water,
Yeah,
half
I would
cream.
say literally like if you have heavy cream, do a half cup heavy cream, half cup of water. And that's what
Mhm.
I would do. And go ahead and mix it all together. Taste it before you mix it, or you can even taste it after you put your noodles in, because now you're gonna throw your cooked noodles in there and get that all in the bowl. In a separate bowl, take about 2 tablespoons of butter and melt it, and put about, I would say, about a cup almost of panko breadcrumbs, maybe like a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and mix it up. And then go ahead and take all this gloppy mess and you're going to put it in a baking sheet and go ahead and take those nice crumbs and now like put it all on top, just
A
like
baking sheet or a pan? Like a 9 by
pan.
13?
Yeah, like a 9 by 13, excuse
Okay.
me. Yeah, thank you. So a 9 by 13, and then take all your crumbles, put all your crumbles on top, put it in the oven uncovered, 350 degrees for about, I would say, 35 to 40 minutes.
Uncovered.
Uncovered. Okay, because you want those breadcrumbs to get nice and super crispy. So uncovered. And then I took it out and let it stand about 15 minutes. And that was it. And can I tell you, my boyfriend, one of the pickiest fucking people on the planet, okay, like ate the entire thing over 2 days.
Wow, he ate it like,
Well, because it almost tastes like some kind of like knockoff mac and cheese with chicken in it because of the cream soup. Like it's not like a real mac and cheese, obviously, but it's very rich and creamy. And so it did not come out liquid, which
right.
gross anyways. It did not come out liquidy, but it was very rich and creamy. So when he tasted it, he was like, oh my God. He's like, it's almost like a mac and cheese. I'm like, yeah. And then of course the seasonings in it, season to what you want to season to it. So I just seasoned whatever I had, and
Onion, garlic,
onion, garlic,
powder.
or salt. Yeah. And that's just what it's a casserole. A casserole at the end of the day. That was it. And Madi, it was great. Like it was actually pretty good. Like I'm not a huge casserole person too. I just did not feel like
Cooking.
thinking of anything. And I said, fuck it. Just throw it all together.
I think that's
And
how the casserole was born.
oh yeah, for sure.
A housewife in like the
You think
60s.
like
I
a
was like,
casserole is like an American lasagna?
come the fuck on. American lasagna.
I mean, like it's putting everything in one fucking pan and you
That's not
know.
what a lasagna is. A lasagna is
Okay, but
carefully
a lasagna is
crafted.
essentially putting everything in one pan, but I guarantee you from the beginning it was to get rid of some leftovers,
Okay. But
you
it's
know,
pretty.
because there's different okay, this is pretty too. Because I had all the breadcrumbs on the top. You know what? If I had the energy and desire to make you happier, I would take pictures of my food for you.
You
Okay.
never do, so I never believe
Oh,
you.
because I just listen. I am out of this home 12 hours a day. By the time I get home, first thing on my mind is not, oh, let me take a picture of my food from Mariella.
Well, it should be number
Because
one.
half the times the other day, my dinner was like turkey, cheese, and crackers. So,
I mean, you're a millennial. Of course, we survived 90% off of adult Lunchables. That's not the point. The point
right.
is this. We are 40 plus year old
That's right.
influencers, okay? And so we must commit ourselves to becoming picture taking food people. You're not keeping up your end of the bargain, Eric.
Maybe it's that we're elder millennials.
Thank God I'm not the one before. What is it? It's Gen X. Ugh.
Fuck them.
Talk about a generation of lovely people who do nothing. God
Just
bless America. Remember when I thought they were cool? Because when I was younger, it was like Janine Garofalo and like those people. And I was like, wow, Gen X is fucking awesome. And then we all
uh,
grew up.
yeah. And then we're
Gen
like,
X disappeared into the woodwork.
you remember like a couple months ago, like the whole thing on TikTok, like, the Gen Xers are rising and
So
things like that.
what?
Fucking stupid shit. Like,
We're not
rising.
bitter.
Like what? It's like, oh, we're gonna rise up
Yeah, who woke up Gen X? No
and
one. That's
and,
who.
and vote horribly and do things like that. So
I like how not bitter we are and how over it we are.
we're never gonna get over this.
Listen, if we do in fact live like in a fascist country,
Yeah.
we're really
Well,
putting our necks out there right now. Just take it. This is a sign of rebellion right here.
this is our side of rebellion, but that's okay. That's
And
okay.
so is a
But
casserole. And I'm gonna make this fucking casserole. And I want to say, when you do make a casserole and you're making it with pasta, undercook your pasta.
undercook your yes. So the box and the pasta, something like that will say like 11 minutes or whatnot. Cook it for like, 8, 7. Like you don't want to super undercook it, but undercook it because if not, you're gonna end up with mush. And I don't like mush as noodles.
No,
So
ugh, I hate mushy fucking noodles.
yeah,
I have
it'll
trained
come
my
out really good. And I should have said that undercook it by a couple minutes. I mean, if you cook at the regular time, it's not a big deal. Like I'm not going to yuck your yum. So if it's something, you like a little mushy noodles, that's fine. But I agree with you. Undercook it just a little bit. I think like if you use like a penne pasta or something like that, it's like has like a little hole in it. Like it'll be really nice because the sauces will get inside of it. So
I love putting sauce inside holes. It's the best. Why are you laughing?
because you walked into that one. I got 2 children.
Yeah, you set him up and I knock him out.
Oh, that's good. That I needed that laugh. That was good.
I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm not, and I think I'm in the minority, but I'm not a fan of like breadcrumbs on top of cheesy pasta or like any like mac and cheese. I know people love that, and I don't know
Okay.
why. I don't like the juxtaposition of the crunchy with my smushy. Is that weird?
Did you say juxtaposition?
Yeah, bro. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, no, I know what the fuck it means. I'm just saying, like, I've never heard anybody like use it like towards like food.
Oh
Like,
well,
the
welcome.
juxtaposition of this steak on my plate right here.
A dick.
Um,
But I don't
I
like it.
like it. I like the little crunchy part of it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I can go without it.
Like
It's not like I have to have it.
right. I would rather have like a blanket of cheese on top that gets
That's another thing.
toasty.
Absolutely, that's another thing you can do. I think if you do a blanket of cheese, then I would probably just cover it for like the
Right.
first, maybe 20 minutes and then take the cover off of it. So
Okay, I'm gonna make it.
I would do, but yeah, I think absolutely use a blanket of cheese on it. Like I think that'll be great. I think that'll be, I think it'll be, possibly more kid friendly. This is also something that I would not personally do this, but if you wanted to throw like some form of vegetables in there because you wanted to get some
I
in
like
there,
how you're saying this. Like you're like, oh God.
you can. But like, like if you think about like broccoli would go really good in there. I'm just saying, like, if you got to get some vegetables in there, you got to get some green in there. I fully understand that. We're all on our journeys. So if you have to make condensed milk cheese and half more palatable,
Uh-huh.
you can throw, of course, vegetables. I would probably only do broccoli. Like that's probably the only thing in my head I would think of.
Here's the deal. I'm not gonna buy canned soup. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter in a little pan, and then I'm gonna let it melt, and then I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of flour, let it
Mhm.
toast up, and then I'm gonna add about a cup and a half or so of milk, and then I'm gonna whisk it, and that's gonna be my juicy juice instead of the. Oh, and
Instead,
I'll season that shit with the bouillon and the garlic and all that shit, all the powders.
and yeah, and then just don't add your half and half.
No, yeah, you don't need it, right?
Need it at that point because it'll be kind of liquidy. So
Yeah.
I think that's great. And that's something, and that's funny because like I said, like that's normally what I would when a recipe calls for like condensed milk, or I'm sorry, not condensed milk, when it calls for like, a condensed soup, I normally do that.
Right. Because I never have them on hand. I really do not enjoy them.
No, I don't like condensed soup. And I think that was my thing. I just like had to get rid of it because it was not going to
The
I don't have a
immigrant,
recipe for it or a use for it. And I don't know, it turned out really good. So I was actually really shocked.
the pull of the immigrant was too strong. So you must make a
It really
casserole.
was. It's like my mother is like in my ear because like I don't know about you, but growing up, listen, You did not go grocery shopping until everything was gone.
Girl,
So for all of the world to know, when you have an immigrant mother,
you're fucked. You have to do it. You have
yeah,
to eat the beans. Are you hungry? There's a can of beans. I don't know how many times my mom told me that
literally,
shit.
it's like you hungry? There's eggs in there. No, I don't fucking eat eggs, mom.
Fucking eggs. What the fuck?
Okay. Yes, it was always like, no, mommy, I'm thirsty. Oh, there's water.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we only drank water at my house.
No, we did not.
Yeah, you
But
guys used to buy the Czech soda. I remember.
no, it was Publix brand.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Chex is Winn-Dixie.
Is it?
Yeah, Check was Winn-Dixie.
Oh my
Until
gosh. But I do remember you guys buying
yeah, we had the
off-brand
Publix
soda.
brand because my brother and I would drink too much of it, and then my mom would hide Diet Coke in her bedroom.
She would get the good shit and then
Yes.
hide it for herself. And I
Yep.
always loved that about her.
Yep. She would hide
She
like
taught me
Coke.
something.
Yeah, she would hide like because my mom wouldn't drink soda every day, right? So she would hide like cans of Diet Coke in her bedroom, and then she would come downstairs and then like get a cup with ice and pour her Diet Coke, and then yeah, because my brother and I would drink it all. Or it's same with chocolate too. And so she would go to the mall and buy Godiva chocolate, and then she would buy my brother and I, if we wanted chocolate, like whatever
Mierda.
chocolate at Publix, go get it. And that's what she would do. And then I'm telling you, and then like every so often you see her just like, huff and puff downstairs with a piece of chocolate in her hand. And I know where she got it.
You're like, bitch, I know where that came from.
I know where that chocolate came from. And you never knew what drawer because she would like move around the drawers. Like, you would never know.
She's the best.
And like you obviously you're not gonna go in your mom's room or like don't get caught in it. But
Yeah, you can. You could. It's not worth it.
no, it's not worth that at all.
The crime is not worth the time.
Definitely not. But yeah, so for all your moms and dads out there.
I have a stash.
Oh, do you?
You know what I've been buying lately?
What?
Reese's has these like, I know you can't have peanuts at your house, but they have these like big fat peanut butter cups that are topped with caramel and they're just like singles. Oh my God.
Tell you something. I went out of town the other day. I went to go see my friend in Minneapolis. Because Ryan wasn't with me,
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and I was like, oh, let me go, just like for the hotel room, like get some like a
All the
sweet,
nuts in your mouth you can handle.
Goddamn Marietta. So what happens is, but I saw that and I can't have peanut butter in my house because Ryan's like deadly allergic.
Yeah.
So I was so excited. I'm like, everything with peanut butter. Because
Yeah. Did you have one?
I did. And it
Aren't
was
they amazing?
freaking amazing.
Oh, they're so
I haven't had a
good.
peanut butter cup in like 5 years because of Ryan's nut allergies. So I was like, holy shit. And okay, so I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna preach about it to the end of times. And the thing is, I can't even have nuts like in my office because if I come home, he's so allergic. If I come home and let's say I just give him a kiss on the cheek or on the mouth, like he will rash up.
Yeah.
But like I would still have to like brush my teeth and all that stuff before I
Not
would see.
worth it.
No. So, but I will say this at the end of times, go to Trader Joe's and get their dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I don't like
Oh,
dark.
yeah.
I'm gonna make a stance right here. I don't like dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know everybody's like, oh, it's so delicious. No, you're fucking lying to yourself.
You're right.
Okay. You're lying to yourself. You're eating it because it's healthier. That's fine. Just tell me you're doing it for that reason. But get their dark, it's like the little mini ones that come in the big plastic container.
Mm-hmm.
Trader Joe's and get their dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
They have an
Oh.
almond butter one too that comes like in the like a regular Reese's, like 2 little cups. That is so good. Their almond butter there is fucking delicious too.
Yeah, see, I can't even have almond butter in the house too.
Anyway,
So-
we digress, you guys. We have been talking a whole bunch of shit that has nothing to do with casseroles.
We have, but it's pretty entertaining. But at the end of the day, I hope people walk away with a couple of things here. One, eat peanut butter if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Because
The
you never
caramel cup.
Yeah, you never know if you're gonna end up with a partner who can't have peanut butter.
He brings a lot to our life, but man, that is a big price to pay.
Seriously, he does bring a lot. He does bring a lot. But you know what I really miss? I really miss like honey roasted cashews. Have you ever had a honey roasted cashew?
So good.
Like fuck my life. Like
Don't fuck your life.
that's okay. He does bring a lot to the table.
He's a little angel. He's a little Diet Pepsi peeps eating angel.
The most accurate description.
Right?
No dino nuggets in there.
You know? He's worth it.
But so that go get something peanut butter is delicious. 2, make a casserole. Use it for your leftovers. It's really good. And 3, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't give a shit at all. It's so weird.
and that's okay because 4, next time vote for the right person. So
Oh, next time we come back, we'll have some holiday stuff
Honey,
that you're
we're
gonna
gonna have
really like.
so much good holiday shit.
I'm so excited. Like
I
I'm
am
really
so
excited about this.
excited. Like, are you all ready for a lot of sugar and butter?
I who
Because
isn't?
and chocolate and caramel and some
Things
recipes are
you
gonna be
can
super
share.
cookie. And I am so excited to it is cookie baking season and we are going to bake a lot of fucking cookies.
We're
I'm
gonna
so
drown our sorrows in sugar cookies.
that's it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm excited, Maddie. I'm excited to do this with you.
I am too. And you guys, don't forget to leave us a review, a 5-star review on Apple Podcast Player. Send us an email. All this stuff is in the show notes, which I think a lot of people don't know how to find show notes. So I don't think I've ever explained it. When you're on your podcast player, you're going to see like a bunch of writing. And then if you keep scrolling up, you'll see a bunch of writing. And that's where we have all our links and all our stuff that you can always find us and send us information, recipes, whatever you need to do.
Yes,
We love hearing from you.
we do.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourselves. Gorge, because we're coming with more shit so you can start your diet in January.
Yeah.
Take care, you guys. We love you.
Bye-bye.